Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Camila aka CamiSimming and welcome to a new speed build. So as you can see, today we are not in Evergreen Harbor. We are building in Willow Creek. It's been some time since the last time we built here, and I was kind of in need of a change of environment, even though I, of course, used a lot of items from the new pack. Yeah, the setting is a bit different. And today we are building a sort of an eccentric build. I don't think that anyone could live in a house like this. I think that the Sims who live here have a very strong personality. Um, and yeah, since when I was thinking about who would live here, what story they had behind them, yeah, I imagined that this house was for a gay couple who's about to have a baby. So in this house, you will find a nursery. And of course, as you can see, this is not a normal house. We are building an underground home, and I went for a kind of minimalist style. So yeah, there won't be a lot of colors, just like some pop-ups of colors here and there, and not too many clutter. Yeah, so it's a minimalist house, and I imagine that the two people who live here have to like figure out how to make their perfect super modern and fancy house ready for a baby, so for the trouble that a baby can cause. So yeah, I think that's like a very cute idea. Maybe they didn't expect uh, to become parents yet, and so they bought this house and they decorated it with a very modern and fancy style without thinking about children that maybe aren't yeah, maybe this house wasn't thought to have some children in it. So yeah, in fact, also the nursery has a bit of a elegant style, kind of. Probably they are still fiddling um, with the furniture, with how to furnish the house, and so yeah. And to give a bit of dimension to the home, I added this box here on the actual ground, so it's not completely an underground home, but this room here is like a greenhouse, so it's not an actual necessary part of the house. It's just like a little touch that I wanted to add to make the shape of the house look more interesting. And yeah, so I don't know what these two guys do for a living. I think that maybe one of them is like an interior designer or a fashion designer. I don't know, like that that career that you can do with get famous. Maybe I think it's like the fashion designer. So maybe he's very interested in fashion and with yeah, having everything on point all the time. Maybe he wants to, and maybe that's why they have such a beautiful house, such a modern looking and um, yeah, very chic house. Here, as you can see, I'm finished working on the kitchen, and later on I will add some clutter. But at first, initially I just wanted to like divide this open space between the kitchen, the dining area, and the living space. So yeah, first I wanted to have clear in mind where everything should go before beginning to decorate, even though it's like a very subtle decoration, since it's a minimalistic home. I don't know, I should have looked for this word before starting the voiceover, maybe. Yeah, but I like this style very much. As I told you in one of my past videos, I'm just trying to figure out which items go well with the eco lifestyle items, because yeah, since I own a lot of packs, I want to know um, what I can mix with what, if that makes sense. and and yeah, I think that the interior of the house came together pretty nicely. It's a lot easier, of course, when you're building an underground home, because you can just like extend the rooms however you want. You don't have to worry about how they look from the outside, because there's not an outside. We only have like an upstairs sort of that I tried to decorate, because I didn't want it to be too uh, I don't know, too boring, too simple. I wanted to flat also. I wanted it to have some shape, some creative details here and there, and yeah. So I played around with the landscaping and some terrain paint, half walls, and that super tiny fence from Get to Work um, that I used to kind of draw the, I don't know, the exterior lines for, but you will see it in just a second, or you already saw it. Like um I wanted to frame, yeah, frame, that's the word I was looking for. I wanted to frame some areas, like the grass patches here underground, or the wooden planks upstairs. We are working on the bathroom. I provided this house with laundry if you want to. There's only one bathroom, but I think it's enough for such a small household. So, and yeah, I'm adding a lot of plants, because I think that even minimalists love to have, they maybe don't want to have a lot of decor, but if they can, they want to have a lot of plants. Recently, I'm following an Italian minimalist here on YouTube, and she has a lot of plants in her home. I don't consider myself a minimalist, but uh, I'm trying my best to take some of the inspiration, minimalist inspiration, and yeah, take it into my life, because I think you can benefit a lot from this kind of lifestyle. Of course, it has to work for you, because we can't do something that's it's good but it's not good for us, or maybe it's good for someone else. So yeah, but I think that to some extent the minimalist philosophy works well with me. So yeah, we're working on the nursery here. I added some toys, but not too much. It's not so cluttered, and I like it very much. It's very muted, very, I don't know. I also have like the idea that this house is very not cold, but uh, like in summer you can like you can be sure that you won't have super high temperature in your house, because it's underground. And I think it's fabulous, because I would love to have yeah, a cold home in summer. I don't know, cold it's not the right word, I think. Warm maybe. um okay, obviously you can't answer me, so yeah. And but I would like to know if you consider yourselves minimalists, or if not, why not, or if you ever heard of the minimalist philosophy, because it's something that I came across rather recently. Yes, of course, I already heard about, for example, that book by Marie Kondo, The Art, I don't know what's called in English, but something about tidying up the space you live in. And I find it very interesting, and Not necessarily something that I want to include in my life, but yeah, I find it very, very interesting to some extent. And yeah, I would love to know what do you think about it. And yeah, so if you want, you can leave a comment down below so that we can chat a little bit about this interesting topic. And yeah, here as you can see, I'm working on a sort of framed pathway from the street to the house with some landscaping, wooden planks, and initially I didn't actually know what I was doing, but I like how it turned out. I think it's very, even though it's like super green and maybe landscaping can be messy sometimes, I think it's very tidy and sort of minimalist. Also, English is not working so well today because I'm super tired. I can't sleep lately, so yeah, my brain is kind of half asleep all the time, and I'm sorry for this. But anyway, we're coming to the end of the video, so if you liked it, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in my next video, and have a great day. Bye everybody.